Hello, everyone. So today I'm going to be telling you all about Kahoot, and I'm sure most of you are already familiar with Kahoot. And while I've seen it in action in other classrooms at my school, and I've had multiple coworkers express how much they love Kahoot, I have actually never utilized it in my own classroom. And that is why I chose to learn about Kahoot with this assignment so that I can become more familiar with it and hopefully use it in my classroom. Why use Kahoot? There are many reasons to use Kahoot. Some of those reasons are that it is engaging and entertaining for students. It is easy to use. It is inclusive. Students are able to take control of their own learning. It creates a social and a game-like environment in the classroom, can be used with people of all ages. It's an effective way to measure your students' understanding of concepts and content. And you can use it as a pre-assessment or an informal assessment to help guide your instruction. It can be used in all subject areas. Students receive immediate feedback, and that goes along with the teacher as well. The teacher receives immediate feedback, and students are allowed to make up a username to remain anonymous and answer without fear that everybody will know if they got the answer right or wrong. Who is the audience? The audience is anyone. Elementary students, K through 5, middle school students, 6th through 8th, high school students, 9th through 12th, and honestly, adults of all ages. I know a lot of adults that love playing Kahoot themselves because we utilize Kahoot quite often at our staff meetings and back to school meetings, and we all love competing against each other to see who can answer the questions in the quickest amount of time and score the highest amount of points. And when can Kahoot be utilized? Anytime. At school, in a whole group instruction setting, with any subject, tier intervention times, workplaces, offices, meetings. So on this screen, you have the option of signing up for the first time, as I just did, or logging in to Kahoot if you already have a previous account set up. On this screen, you have the option to go to Kahoots and create your own new Kahoot game, or you can click on Discover and select an already made Kahoot game. And this is what it looks like when you click on the Kahoots button. And right here is where you can create your own Kahoot. You click on Create Your Own Kahoot, and this window pops up, and you are ready to create your own Kahoot. You type in your question in this box up here. Your answer choices go down below. You're also able to upload, or you can drag and drop images from your computer if you want any type of visuals in your questions or your answers. And you can set the amount of time that you are going to allow your students to answer the questions. And you also have ability to change and decrease or increase the amount of points. I have found that the Discover area is what I think I would utilize the most in my classroom with my students. I think it's an amazing resource for finding already made Kahoot games, and there are literally thousands of options to choose from. For example, I'm a reading specialist, and so I typed in phonics in the search box, since that is what I would use with my students, and it brought over 20,000 results pertaining to the topic of phonics. You're able to also filter your search by the subject, reading, math, science, social studies, your grade level, K1, 2, 3, and on up, and other filters such as language, like whether or not you want English, Spanish, and so on. And here is an example of just one of the phonics lessons that I thought looked interesting and I thought that I could utilize with my students in my classroom. It gives you the opportunity to preview the questions ahead of time to make sure that that is what you want to do with your students. And I just have to say that this page right here kind of saved me a little bit because I was a little lost on how to actually sign up and play a Kahoot and stuff. And so I found this little cheat sheet on their website to be really helpful when I first attempted to play a Kahoot. The directions are really simple, they're easy to understand, and they're easy to follow. And I did experiment and play one of the rhyming games, and I really see how this could be an amazing, engaging, and fun way to teach, learn, and assess students. I think this is a wonderful and very informational tool. In the reports, which is up at the top, you click on reports, you get to see every player's answer to every question. And to me, that is an invaluable tool for teachers when wanting to either pre-assess a skill to see what students already know, or informally assessing to see if students are starting to grasp a concept, and a formal or a cumulative assessment to see if your students have mastered the skill or the skills that you have been teaching. And the ISTE standards that I feel go along with this are ISTE for Educators 5B, to design authentic learning activities that align with content area standards and use digital tools and resources to maximize active and deep learning. And ISTE for Educators 1A, to set professional learning goals to explore and apply pedagogical approaches made possible by technology and reflect on their effectiveness. And like I said, this is kind of all new to me, and so hopefully I can learn some more from all of you out there that have already been using Kahoot in their classroom, and let me know what works best for you or what might not work as best, so that I can utilize it in my classroom. And I'm really excited to use this tool and see how my students like it and how engaged that they are. Thank you.